I picked up the mandolin when I was 8 without any big plans to make it my profession. But in the city where I grew up, in Beersheba, there was a youth mandolin orchestra. So it was something to do after school, and a lovely thing, because it was just about 40 kids playing together the mandolin every Friday afternoon. So that was my introduction to classical music. Being a mandolin player, there is no kind of strict path. Let's say if I was a violinist or a pianist, I guess I would have taken consideration the great masters before me and would play the repertoire they played and would go to the competitions that people go to. And with mandolin, none of this exists. And I take it as a great advantage and great fun. I'm kind of discovering my own path while working on it. So the repertoire is a big theme, because none of the big composers really consider the mandolin as a concert instrument, and therefore did not write music for it. And that leads me indeed to two solutions. First, arranging music that I like and that I think I have something to say about, playing it on a mandolin, without limitation of periods, can be Baroque, Romantic, and so on, and commissioning a lot of pieces. This is something I've been doing for the past 13 years. I started commissioning, and I think I counted recently for an interview that was interested in this, and I think I premiered more than 90 pieces for the mandolin. I know that for 80% or more of the people in the audience, this is the first time they hear mandolin live. Because it is the first time of a mandolin recital in Verbier, I felt that I wanted to make a kind of a panoramic program, a program that would feature many different aspects of the mandolin and also as of myself as an artist. Not a lot of people know, but Stradivari did build mandolins, and there are two remaining instruments by Stradivari in the world. Unfortunately, neither of them in a playable condition. I already checked that. One is in a private collection in London, the other one is in a museum in North Dakota. Unlike the violin or the cello or the flute, that wherever you go in the world, more or less they look the same, at least the violin in the past 300 years or more. With the mandolin, it has always, the shape of it and the way you build it was always very, very flexible, unlike any other instrument in the world, I think. So the mandolin in Italy is the one that has, from the Baroque, this kind of a little pear shape. It has this little belly. If you go to the States, it's a flat back with a kind of a little curl here and F-holes. That's the mandolin they use for bluegrass. The bandolim in Brazil, again, look different. In Germany, it looks different. I play a modern instrument that doesn't follow any of these traditions, but is designed to be to fit a modern concert hall. My very first concert was almost 20 years ago, and ever since I'm a kid, I heard this mantra that people don't go anymore to concerts, and it's on the old audience. So I'm kind of optimistic, because I play concerts to full halls, and people go to concerts and they enjoy classical music, and it's not something that will, it survived for 400 years now. It's not going to vanish all of a sudden. So I'm pretty optimistic about it. There is an evolution in the concert hall experience. Of course, there has always been, and it's a good thing. And it's a good thing that artists are guiding this, or at least being sensitive to the changes. One of the countries where the mandolin is the most popular in the world, by far, is Japan. Now, where I live in Berlin, there are 3 mandolin orchestras. In Milano, there is 1 mandolin orchestra. In Tokyo, there are more than 120 mandolin orchestras.